8 most dangerous and scary rivers on the planet make people amazed. Since ancient times, the river has often appeared in poetry because of its gentle, poetic beauty, but it is no less mysterious and strange. In daily life, the river provides water for domestic use, irrigation and transportation, and is a source of hydroelectric power. But there are also extremely ferocious rivers that are dangerous for ships to pass through, even seriously affecting human life. Not only that, those rivers are also inhabited by scary animals that make us shudder. In this video, let's explore the 8 most dangerous and scary rivers on the planet with our channel. Number 1. The Ganges River. Not only is the river sacred to Hindus, the river is also one of the cornerstones of Indian civilization. However, this place is heavily threatened by years of burial rituals along the banks, unplanned industrial and urban development, as well as sewage and chemicals. Reports from 2017 show that every day about 4.8 billion liters of wastewater from 118 towns and cities pours into the Ganges River, not counting garbage, but the wastewater treatment capacity of factories is only 1 billion liters. According to India's Central Pollution Control Unit, pollution levels at 80 monitored points on the Ganges River have increased. By 2017, river water has reached the point of harming organisms and users. A significant pollutant is the tanneries in Kanpur, a city in the state of Uttar Pradesh. In 2018, the Uttar Pradesh government closed 260 factories to reduce pollution. Up to now, many factories have been allowed to operate at 50% capacity and meet environmental regulations. However, there are still many factories that operate stealthily at night and discharge dirty water into the river. An Indian epic tells that the waters of the Ganges bring life to the dead and get rid of diseases. Unfortunately, the reality is far from the myths. This famous river of India is included in the list of the most polluted bodies of water in the world. The number of enterobacteria in rivers is 120 times higher than normal, leading to infectious diseases and causing thousands of deaths each year. In addition, the ritual water burials also contributes to hinder the cleaning of this sacred river. Number 2. The Parana River. The Mekong is one of the important transport and freight routes in the region. However, it also contains great potential dangers. In 2008, the Mekong River experienced its worst flood in 100 years, with water levels reaching 12 meters, submerging thousands of homes, destroying crops, and causing more than $66 million in damage. Water transport on the river faces many difficulties due to seasonal changes in flow, rapid passages, and high waterfalls. Compared to its great potential if properly exploited, at present only a small part of the river is used for its great irrigation and growing generation. The Mekong region in Laos is used by deep gorges and relatively dangerous rapids. Number 3. China's Yellow River. This is the second longest river in China that plays an important role in the development of the country, even dubbed the quote-unquote mother river of the quote-unquote nation of billions of people. Originating in Qinghai province, the river is the cradle of Chinese civilization. The river flows through 8 provinces and autonomous regions before emptying into the Bohai Sea and Shandong province. Historically, the Yellow River was considered quote-unquote the pride of China because of its fertile golden alluvial soil and irrigation capacity of nearly 1 million square kilometers. However, the memories of people living along the river remember the disasters it caused. 5 times changing the water flow, more than 1,500 times breaking dikes, and countless times causing terrible floods like 1887, killing nearly 2 million people, and in 1931 caused more than 1 million deaths. Today, besides natural disasters, the Yellow River is so polluted that it cannot be used for irrigation because it receives more than 4 billion tons of domestic wastewater every year, equivalent to 1/10 of the river's water volume. When industrialization is accelerated at a dizzying speed, the river water no longer has its characteristic yellow color but changes to red-purple. In October 2006, about 1 kilometer of the river flowing through Lanzhou City, Gansu province, was tinged with color red, smelly due to domestic wastewater. Most of the water of the Yellow River flows through key industrial zones such as coal and large residential areas. Out of 20,000 petrochemical plants nationwide, 4,000 are located along the Yellow River. A third of fish species on this river are extinct because of dams, pollution, and rampant fishing. Number 4. Yenisei River. It is one of the largest river systems that empty into the Arctic Ocean with a length of 4,539 kilometers. Despite having a smaller catchment area and length than the Mississippi system in the United States, the average Yenisei discharge is 1.5 times higher. Originating in Mongolia, flowing northward to empty into the Kara Sea, the river provides irrigation for a large area of central Siberia. In the upper reaches of the river, there are many rapids flowing through sparsely populated areas. In the middle, the river system is controlled by large Russian hydroelectric dams. Flowing through the taiga forests, the Yenisei receives water from tributaries and eventually empties into the Kara Sea. The river freezes for about 6 months per year. Although the Yenisei River looks peaceful, it actually contains a potential danger because of its very high levels of poison and radiation. According to scientific researchers, the river has been seriously polluted for decades because of the bomb factory waste dumped. The level of pollution going on is extremely serious. A medical study shows alarming rates of leukemia children, women with breast cancer, and infants with developmental delays in residential areas near the Yenisei River. Number 5. The Rio Tinto in Spain. If in Melbourne there was once a lake that suddenly turned pink, Antarctica's ice turned green, then in Andalusia, southwest of Spain, there was the Rio Tinto River with blood red. About 100 kilometers long, but half of the river near the town of Nibla is red, the other half is still blue, clear as usual, and flows through the Gulf of Cadiz at Huelva. According to scientists, in the river area there is a large amount of acidic and sulfide ores, and extremely high levels of heavy metals and iron have caused the water to turn red. There are 3 main heavy metals found in this river: iron, copper, and zinc. The concentration of heavy metals in water has seasonal changes. The highest concentration is from June to September. The reason is that large-scale excavations by British companies in the 19th century prevented heavy metals from escaping and dissolved by acidity into the water, giving the river the red color it is today. With high acidity, the environment of the river is so harsh that no fish or shrimp can live. Only a few forms of bacteria and algae can adapt. These species are also responsible for increased pH and heavy metal concentrations. For curious travelers, the Rio Tinto River is an attractive destination. It is also a favorite place for scientists who want to learn about bacteria. However, this is also an extremely dangerous place for humans. All life forms are completely extinct in the water. Therefore, when coming here, visitors should only watch, not play with the water in the river. Number 6. Yangtze River. This is the 3rd longest river in the world, with a length of about 6,380 kilometers flowing into the East China Sea. The Yangtze River plays an important role in Chinese history, culture, and economy. However, due to water pollution, many typical native animals such as crocodiles and Yangtze River dolphins are threatened. Pollution is complained about a lot by the people around because the residential area along the river do not have a waste filtration system. In addition, many chemical factories, industrial plants, and regular transports of goods back and forth on the river have made water pollution increasingly serious. The local government has ordered the closure of all factories that do not meet environmental standards to limit pollution. Flooding in the Yangtze River claims many lives and is an issue that is always focused on by the authorities. In 2020, river floods affected 260,000 people in Chongqing, and many highways and structures were flooded and damaged. At least 20,000 businesses in the city were damaged and had to stop operating. Before that, the catastrophic flood in the Yangtze River in 1954 killed more than 30,000 people. Number 7. The Congo River. This is the deepest river in the world with a length of nearly 4,800 kilometers. Due to its location in the Rain Belt region of Africa, it is the 2nd most watery river in the world, just behind the Amazon River. Because of its proximity to the equator, the area around the river is extremely hot. The Congo is also the river with the largest hydroelectric potential in the region because it is capable of transporting more than 50,000 cubic meters of water per second into the Atlantic Ocean. Scientists calculate that the entire Congo basin accounts for 30% of the world's hydroelectric potential. This potential could provide enough electricity for all of the sub-Saharan regions. The river has a very mystical history. It was rumored that in the rainforests bordering the river lived dangerous dwarfs who even ate human flesh. The river is also known for its terrifying 75-mile-long gorge known as the quote-unquote gateway to hell. The unpredictable rapids in the Congo River make it difficult for even skilled rowers to move. Tropical rainforests are a common landscape occurring around the Congo River. Hundreds of animals such as water snakes, hippos, crocodiles, tortoises, and elephants also live in this area. Number 8. The Amazon River. Not only is it the world's largest river, the Amazon is also home to dangerous sea monsters that scare people. With a length of up to 6,992 kilometers, the Amazon accounts for 20% of the total freshwater supply to the oceans. The widest part of the river in the dry season is about 11 kilometers and up to 40 kilometers when it rains. The estuary area is up to 325 kilometers wide. This is the river with the largest water reserves and the largest basin on Earth. Every year the river level rises more than 9 meters, flooding the surrounding forest areas. The Amazon originates in the Andes Mountains and flows through the territory of 3 South American countries, Brazil, Peru, and Colombia. Research suggests that the river was formed 11 million years ago and was discovered in 1542 with the original name Rio Mar. Amazon is a name that is no stranger to movies and books because of the appearance of dangerous sea monsters such as piranha fish, black crocodile caiman, electric eel, vampire fish, giant centipedes, bullet ants, Brazilian poisonous spider, and Amazon mosquito. Giant-sized animals live here such as catfish weighing up to nearly 100 kilograms per head, ferocious sharks, and especially anaconda, the largest snake that humans have ever seen. The Amazon River is not a place where you can go for a relaxing boating. It contains potential dangers that can take human life at any time. Be careful when passing through here. It can be said that the rivers seem peaceful but are full of danger. Which of the 8 rivers above are you most impressed with? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Goodbye for now and see you in the next videos on our channel.